tonight. So what we got going on. Alright world, drivetrain is pulled, firewall exposed, so what I'm going to do now is make some plates here, but I'm going to finish stitching this trans tunnel frame to the body and pull the firewall closer. I needed some clearance. Right here is where that exhaust cam sensor was hitting. So I'm going to try and pull that into the frame. So I got this part all kind of buttoned up and stitch weld, so I'm going to go over everything with a flapper wheel and kind of make some stuff smooth, and then kind of edge primer everything that's bare, because it's going to be a while before we get everything painted, but pretty mingy. So it's been a day. We got that all buttoned up and edge primed. It's looking pretty good. And I think we're gonna order the clutch, do that stuff while this is out, get that finalized. So using a S550 Mustang electronic rack, and it's a little different in the S197 subframe, so I made that work just using some simple, cut some tabs out and re-drilled the subframe basically, and then instead of trying to stuff the whole drivetrain in, like I took it out, put the engine and trans in first, and then bolted the subframe underneath. It was a lot easier than having to put all those pieces all together at once, and you can see here it's getting put back together. And here's those awesome arms made by Donnie from Stardom Fab, and got those Prothane bushings on there. You don't want any of that rubber hydro junk for what we're using this car for, and just slowly put it back together. Actually, it wasn't slow. This was done in a night. And those awesome knuckles from Hotline Garage. All S197 Mustang base suspension up here with the BC coils. So what I had to do here was make my own extended outer tie rods, basically, by taking some 1/4 inch wall stock and drilling it and tapping it for accepting not only the inner tie rod of the S550 rack, but an outer 5/8 heim. And without having a bridge bar or anything, just some hand tools, it actually turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. Well, it's been a bit, but the steering wheel is connected to the front wheels for the first time in 6 months. The car is on the ground. Spent the last couple of weeks just digging hard on this thing. And look what we got here. The drivetrain is in. We got the trans tunnel and stuff all dialed in, and the sound ending all deleted. Made the steering shaft. I just got it tacked in there right now, but the wheels are connected. Got some pretty sweet dual caliper setup back here, courtesy of Hotline Garage. They use the Wheelwood calipers and their rotor, and really excited to try those out. So I've been pretty much beating cheeks and to get this thing down on the ground so we can get the cage going, because it needs to be on its own weight. And about to do a little photo shoot, and we'll keep on pushing.